Welcome back, everybody, to another All Things Nerd video. As always, my name is Nathan. Welcome back to exploring the world of Azeroth in World of Warcraft. Today's special Out of Bounds adventure leads us back to the Dragonflight expansion, where we are actually following Chromie around to different time rifts and trying to unfreeze her from Eternus and them fighting together. We are actually in the Stormwind instant version of that, where we actually just got through the Murloc one. And I made a separate video on that, which I'll upload later. But right now I am actually freezing time itself, no pun intended, to get around the map. This is a method I'm using just for this video, and maybe another one, because without it, I don't think I can explore without the rogue stone. So let's go take a look around the map as we're on a time limit here. No pun intended. To go check out things in a uninstance version of Elwin Forest. So as you remember in this quest, you are helping Chromie, and she is like fighting with, I think it's Eternus' name. And it takes you to different time rifts in different places. And one of them is actually here in Elwin Forest. And I want to go see exactly how much of Elwin Forest they keep and what is out here. But we are on the clock, no pun intended, like I said. And we need to make things quick and get around as quickly as we can. So what we're going to do is we're going to go explore and see what's outside. Now, this is really interesting to me. So here's the boundary. There is more to be explored over there. And what is that? I don't know. But they do cut off Elwin Forest here. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to go run from Elwin Forest. We're going to go walk over into Duskwood. And let's go see what they keep over here in Duskwood. Now, so far going into Duskwood, we're not too far in. You can see the banks over there. And I believe that's Jared's Landing over there. Let's go take a look this way and see how far it goes in. So it doesn't actually go in too far. They just keep some of Duskwood here, which is interesting to say, not the least. So there's actually the edge of the map here. So not really any of Duskwood is here. Here goes Jared's Landing over here, I believe. And then there goes the Fargo Deep Mine over here in the distance. And as you can see, the water is completely unloaded from the river. So if you ever wanted to see an unloaded river for Elwin Forest into Duskwood, there you go. This is your time. Now, I have a Stinky Bright potion on because I wanted to see the lighter, the brighter side of the world, because I think it was dark when I came in here. We actually can't go in there. It's stopping us from going in the house, which is weird. All right, let's go ahead over this way, and we're going to go ahead into Westfall here. And let's go make our way this way. So here goes the edge of, I believe that's also the edge of Duskwood as well, if I'm not mistaken. And let's go run over here to Duskwood. And here goes the river from Duskwood in back into Elwin Forest. And this is actually where you fight Hogger in his encampment. As you can see, Hogger and his encampment isn't actually here, unfortunately, which is weird that they never keep that piece. And all the out of bounds I've ever done, they actually never keep the Hogger piece in the Elwin Forests. And I'm kind of surprised they don't. But let's actually go travel into Westfall and see what they keep over here. Now, this is probably the same map as similar to the Everbloom. Which actually the Everbloom keep a lot more than this out here in Westfall, especially. So the map is cut off here. And I don't think there's actually an entrance to this house either. Oh, here it is. We can't actually go in. You can kind of see inside of it. Everything's pretty much loaded for the most part. All right, let's keep moving forward because we got to kind of do this quick. All right, let's keep running. And let's go head back to the entrance of Westfall, back this way. We want to go see how much they keep of Stormwind, what I'm really interested in. So, but I wanted to go show up this side real quick first. Obviously, a lot of Elwin Forest is there. I would go show you guys the Fargo Deep Mine up, but I'm like, you guys have seen that before. We're more curious about is what they actually keep of the city and all that. So let's go head back to Stormwind. We gotta go, 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 go. Pretty big map. I mean, for the most part, from where you start to where you're going to, it's not too bad. And I think they keep a lot of Northshire Abbey as well up there. Look at the pumpkins are here. Is the chest here for the rogues the mask they get? No, I don't think so. It doesn't look like it. All right, let's go ahead into this way. And let's actually go head into Stormwind here. Let's go run through real quick and see what they keep. Now, I'm going to be curious to see if all of Stormwind's here, or they kind of cut off the city halfway in. Now, all the water is deloaded. That is normal for out of bounds. The Stormwind music has kicked in. So let's actually go into here and see if they keep all of the city here. I don't know if they do. Okay, so, oh, that's weird. Look at that. There's like bushes and stuff loaded in here. What the heck? So here's the bank. Everything's gone for the most part. They keep, that's strange, like loaded right there. Look at that. There's like bushes growing in the, growing inside of the fountain there. That's weird. All the water's gone here. Do they actually keep the portal entrances to the... Oh, strange. Look at that. Here's the... Oh, that's weird. So it is a version of... There actually is a version of Stormwind, but I don't remember what this version would be. Is this like early concept for the... Oh, look at the cube. There's actually an out of bounds test cube. That's cool. I think this is like an early version of the store that they were going to open, right? Let's get some screenshots here. Cool. That's awesome to see. Let's go see if they actually keep the stockade entrance here. They do. That's kind of funny. I'm actually surprised they do keep the entrance, but I guess technically you're never supposed to get back here anyway, so I guess it wouldn't matter. Oh, there's another cube. Check that out. More cubes. All right, let's go take a look back here real quick. Some of the water's here, so I guess it's just more of the effect that's here, not actually the water itself. Can we jump back up? Yes, we can. Okay. Let's keep heading out this way. Let's go see how much they keep of the harbor and all that. That's what I'm really curious about. Oh, so this is where it cuts off. You can see my mini map just completely cuts off here. Whoa, that's weird. I've never seen a version of Stormwind just completely cut off in the distance. That's pretty cool though. Like the steps lead to nowhere, as you can tell. I'm assuming all the water is going to be deloaded. Oh, we hit a sticky wall. I can't get out either. Dang. Unfortunately, guys, this is where I'm going to have to end the video. But there you go. You can kind of tell that a lot of Elwin Forest, Westfall's there. Some of Duskwood is there. And most of Stormwind's here. Just some parts are actually cut off. I'm going to be stuck here for a minute. So, I just wanted to show you guys what was actually in the Null War scenario here, and to get out of the map to show you guys a little bit of out of bounds exploration. So pretty cool. Normally you can't go back here. We did find a couple of new cubes. That was interesting. I've never seen those before. And so yeah, guys, thank you for joining me on this video. I know it was kind of a quick one, but we needed to get through things quickly because yeah, yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.